Hi everybody, it's Nancy from Run Girl Designs. Hope you're doing awesome today. Happy May 1st. New month, new promotions, new club. All the things are new today. So pop in, say hi, let me know when you get here. And we'll get started. Keyword today is launch. So type the word launch and check your messages. Guys, if you are notified by me when I go live, do me a favor, type the word launch and click notify when live button and click live notifications and get updates. Even if you've already done this, ManyChat, my whole messaging system sometimes makes you reapply or whatever. So if you want to be notified when I go live, even if you've already done it, just go ahead and click all those things. Type the word launch, go into your messages, click live notifications. And then, like I said, click get updates, because a lot of people were telling me recently that they couldn't, like it said not available or whatever. That might be why. The other thing you can do is get in my broadcast channel, and that works every time. Okay? Thanks, guys. Hope you're having a great day. Let me find myself. Here we are. Whatever. So if you... Hello. Just got home from school. Hi, Kathy Lang and Linda and Terry and Susan and Beverly. Tammy Troutman, hello. We are going to do this month's club, and we're just going to talk about the new promotions for today. This is your club bundle for the month of... Did launch not work, Terry? Hang on, guys. Maybe I need to hit... Hold on. Hold, please. I might need to fix that. Let me make sure it's on. It's not on. Okay, sorry. Now you can type it. Type launch again if you already did. So sorry. Please type it again. I didn't have it on. Now it's on. I did some updating and there we go. So sorry. Type launch and go over to get notifications. Also get in the broadcast channel. That will help you, okay? Sorry about that. How's everybody doing today? So because it's May 1st, we have a brand new club bundle. Our strawberry bundle is gone. Can't get that one anymore. But this is your bundle for this month, okay? And if you're new, if you're not in the club at all, you're going to get a squeegee also, okay? So now it's working. Yay! Okay. You're going to get 2 paste singles. You're getting espresso and papaya. Hi, Marcia Dean. You are going to get a squeegee if you are new to the club. You're going to get this exclusive transfer. You guys, the May club is almost always somewhat masculine. Hi, Riley and Mary Ann. It's usually masculine, so you can prepare something, make something for Father's Day. This one I think is awesome because we can do something for Father's Day, or we can do whatever we want for other things, okay? All right, so this one says welcome, and then it says open 24 hours, workshop, my tools, my rules, and your surface is this silver metallic sign is what it says, okay? So this is your club bundle. The club is $21.99 a month unless you're in the Perks program. If you're enrolled as a Perks member, your club bundle is $17.19. How are you, Marcia? So glad to see you. Okay, so that is the club for the month of May. I'm going to get the cellophane off of this. And I don't know, I have an idea. Let's hope I can execute it. Hi, Patricia, how are you? So guys, like new launch today, along with the 1st of May, there's so many new things. The summer launch happened this morning. Anyone who places an order on my site today is going to be entered to win Happy Mail. And I will announce those winners tomorrow in the VIP group after school. So you have through through the end of today to place your order on my chalk site. And it doesn't necessarily have to be from the summer launch, but any orders from today, they're going to get you your name in the Wheel of Names, okay? All right. We have our sign. And I also have a giveaway going on right now in the VIP group. Make sure you're there. You check it out. You comment on it. You do all the things it says. And both of those will be announced tomorrow, okay? Hi, Chris. Welcome. My screen is very dark. Hi, Charlene. Welcome, welcome. Good afternoon, Deborah Boyd Minor. Okay, so we're going to work with this. Just going to decide what I want to do. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is we are going to fuzz our transfer. We're going to do that first. I'm pretty good. Today, wow, my kids they were off today. They were just not meaning like they weren't at school, meaning, wow, today was, they have spring fever, I told them. When I told the class, I said, you guys have spring fever, I think. And one of them said, yeah, I am feeling kind of hot right now. I said, well, what I mean is, you're having trouble concentrating is what's happening. They're funny. Madeline Lee, you're back. I'm so glad you're back. Was it an internet issue or was it a Facebook issue? Okay, I'm getting some lint on the back of this because I don't want to, this is going to, you know, this surface you might be able to change up. It's pretty shiny. We'll have to test it out on the back at some point. But we're going to see what I do here on the front. All right. What I do is to be determined. I like to wait until the 5th when I get my Perks Designer. Oh, yeah. You can do that. I just have special little promotions on the day of the launch. So you order. I love it when you order. So you order whenever your heart desires, Charlene. I just like to do a special extra little promotion on launch day. And as it turns out, launch day is now on the 1st this month. All right, I'm going to lay this down and see how this is going to work out. Hang on. Hi, Lena. How are you? Hope you're good. All right, so I have this picture of my dad. You guys, this is a picture of my dad on his Harley. I just need to see how this is going to fit. Okay. This is a little shout out to my dad. Okay, a lot of you, if you've been following me for a while, you know my dad, he passed away in February. I'm still kind of, you know, reeling from all of that, but I thought let's do a little tribute here to my dad. So that's what we're doing today. All right, so what I'm going to do for this is I'm going to get my air bubbles out. And as you can tell, my wheels are turning. My wheels are turning, Beverly. I'm good today. It was good, beautiful weather. It's raining. That's because you are extra. I'm extra special. I don't know why you said that. Thank you, Terry. Okay. So the two colors this month are papaya and espresso, as I said. Hello, Dana. And is my papaya stirrable? You guys, my papaya. Woo! Somebody asked me on one of my videos today if your paste is a little dried out, can you revive it? And I said, absolutely you can. You're going to put some water in it, distilled water, and you are going to stir it up. You're going to let it sit and you're going to stir it up. I am going to let this sit in here a little bit and stir it up later. So today, for now, I'm going to use what you get with your club. Okay? And then I'll just pour mine in, put the extra into my jar. So with your club, guys, what I like to do is I like to push it all the way down and then cut it upside down so I remember what color I have. Okay, so I'm going to do a mix of papaya and we're going to do like a hot mess, sort of, is my idea here. And then I'll show you what we're going to add to it. And we'll see how this works. So the way to do it is I'm going to put just dabs of papaya all around. All the way around like this. I don't know, I might need a little more. We'll do a little more, and up there we're gonna be a little gingerly with something else here. And then with our espresso, we're gonna do the same thing. Hi, Donna Schiller, how are you? The other thing that's going on right now is when you make a 70, there's a couple things that happen. We have a new color of the month. This month it's an ink. It's very similar to Meadow, except it's a metallic ink, okay? You can only get the ink, it's called Ever After. You can only get the color of the month when you place a qualifying order, and that order is $75 or more. You can get up to 3 jars. Okay, you can get up to 3 jars, like I said. And also, when you then get your color of the month for $75, you also are going to get this bundle for free. You're going to get, are you getting the frame too? No, you are getting the transfer and the shapes. You know, I don't think you get the frame. You get the transfer and you get the cutouts for free into your cart with a $75 order, okay? So you can get the color of the month. That's optional. Their jars are $16 as usual if you are not a Perks member. But for free with your $75 order, you're going to get that little flower and the cutouts that go with it, okay? Hi, Beverly. I'm having a great day. I hope you guys are having a great day. A little hairy there with the kiddos today, but, you know, I mean, it's all relative. They're fine. They weren't their normal, perfect selves. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead with this espresso. And I'm going to do the same with espresso and move it around. I might have a little too much on there. Okay, we're going to see how this goes. We're going to just see. I'm going to try something after this. If it doesn't work out, it's totally fine. This is called like Hot Mess. So what I want this to look like is sort of a blend. What I'm going for is a little bit of a rusty look. And what you want to do is swirl your squeegee around. Okay, we're going to do this over here. And this is going to create a rusty look. What I want to do here is I don't want to get it too high up, which I might do anyway. Okay, and then we're going to lift this bottom part, and then we're going to worry about the top edge. Hi, Mary. How are you? Guys, when you get here, hit the heart button, type the word launch, And then two things. One, there will be a link that will take you to everything that launched today. But also go in and update your live notifications with me. I have a lot of people telling me that they're getting like almost not an error message, but kind of like an error message. And what happens is after a while, you need to sign up essentially. If you're in the broadcast channel, you do not have to do that. But if you like to get your live notifications from me, go ahead and hit that button in Messenger and update your notifications. Basically, just hit live notifications and get updates, okay? All right, so I'm just going around this outer edge. I'm making a bold assumption that I'm going to be able to clean up anywhere that I got it, because it feels like a non-porous surface, sort of. So I'm hoping I can, because I made a couple mistakes. But it's all good. All good. All right, let's lift this up. Yeah, it does look a little rusty. So what I was going to do was add, and then guys, you just clean this in your sink. You'll be able to reuse this. And I usually do at least 4 to 5 ideas every month. And for my club members, what I usually do is I go live in my VIP group on Fridays with the club. So I don't usually do it on this main page, but this is what I do. Okay, so I need to clean up a couple things. I'm going to get this up. Yes, this is very forgiving, guys. So if you make a mistake, you're going to be able to clean this up no problem. I just have a baby wipe. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try it another way too, just to see for you what you'll be able to do. So I'm going to go ahead and dry this. And we're going to test it, because I'm fine with the way it looks now. But we're going to test it and see if I can clean it up after it's dry. Hi, Jan. How are you? Okay, got everybody. And then the other thing that's going on right now, so many things. So you can enroll as a designer on my team. So if you want to earn a little extra money, if you want to go live, if you want to have workshops, all the things, you can enroll. Or if you want to enroll as a hobbyist, you could do that also. It's half off this month. So there's 2 ways to enroll as a designer on my team. You can enroll for $10 instead of $20. Yes, you're going to get $20 design dollars back to use on product credit. And you'll get no product. You can just start buying your own product. Or you can enroll as a designer on my team with the starter kit for only $49. And that kit looks like this. You get all the things you see here. It's $278 worth of product for $49. So if you're already a Perks member, you guys, normally as a Perks member, it's the same price monthly as it is to be a designer. It's the same, only you have the option to earn more design dollars and you get to be on my team. So it's a kind of a no-brainer, but it's up to you if you want to be a Perks member or a designer. But as a designer, like I said, you can join for half off this month, okay? So what I'm going to do, there's a couple, look at that. There's a couple spots that I got a little crazy with the paste. And I'm just taking the end of a detail tool and scraping that right off. So this surface, you guys, is a non-porous surface, and you will be able to change it up. How cool is that? Now, you don't have to change it up if you're going to give it as a gift. This is going to be more of a tribute to my dad. So I had a few spots where I got the curve where I didn't want to. So if you're like me and a little bit heavy-handed with the paste, this is a great surface to practice on. You can always mask it off if you're worried. Okay, if you want to do the same thing on a surface that is not as forgivable, just take some painter's tape and mask it off. Okay, so this is where we are so far. What do you guys think? It looks rusty. What I was going to do, if it didn't look rusty, is add a little cinnamon to it while it was wet. But I like the way that looks. I think it looks distressed and a little bit rusty, which is exactly what I was going for. Now, I'm going to take this picture of my dad. So I think I need to... Okay, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to take this picture of him and this, I'm going to get some water, and just go around the photo with some water. This works really well with tissue. I don't know how this is going to work with regular notebook paper. Oh, it's working. It's working. And what I'm going to do, I don't want this white, I guess. I'm going to have to get real close, I guess. Is I'm just going to go around and pull off some of this. This was my dad's Harley. He gave this to my son while he was alive, which is sitting in my garage at the moment. Rhonda, you did? But Rhonda, you became a designer today? Who did you enroll under? I don't think you enrolled under me. Or if you enrolled under me, I did not see that before I went live. All right, so I'm just going to go around the outside. This is a great day to, like I said, a great month to join. And this is just going to make it look maybe a little more, I don't know, like it was part of the sign here is what I'm going for. All the way around. Just like so. I'm going to get a little closer to the bike as I go, but I'm not sure how close I want to get. Well, Rhonda, if you enrolled under somebody else, you can't choose me. You're chosen. You've already chosen. That's okay, but you've already made your choice, my dear. You cannot, I can't be your designer if you already enrolled under somebody else. That's not how it works. Hi, Sissy. I mean, you can still watch me and all the things, but I'm just saying. That is not how it works. So they do have water pens where you can use those. And this is not a real photo. This is a real photo. This is not with photo paper or anything like that. I literally just printed this. So if you wanted to make this with a real photo, it's going to be a little harder to go around the edges, but you can do it. Hi, Wendy. How are you? All right, so I'm just gonna get in here in the bike area a little closer. So when you cut things out, they look a little too rigid when it's just not gonna look it's not gonna look right when you cut it out. When you blend it like this, it should look a little better. So that's what we're working on right now. Let's see. I'm glad you're good, Wendy. We're working on this month's club. And like I said, tomorrow I will be live in my VIP group and we'll have do our announcements for who won all the things. So make sure you're a part of my giveaway. And I'm going to also do my monthly craft box giveaway that I always do. So for those of you who sprinkled my video in April, and those of you who made purchases on my site in April, and my designer team members who were qualified in April, all of your names are going to go in the wheel of names. And I'm going to mail you a whole box of goodies. And I'm doing that again this month. So just know every time you make a $32 purchase or more, you are going to have your name in the wheel of names at the end of the month. That's how it works. And I have my box here ready to go. I just have to, after this live, count up all the people and all the things. All right, let's get some Mod Podge. And I think it's going to go right here is how I'm going to do it. You guys, this is going to be so nice. All right, let me get my Mod Podge open. And I think with this, I'm just going to put some Mod Podge on the back of here. I've never really done anything this way, but we're going to try it. We're going to put Mod Podge on the back and make this hopefully end up being somewhat like a sticker. Hopefully this works. Cross your fingers. And what I might do is go around the edge of this photo with some of this brown. Okay. I don't want to smear it because I didn't use, you know, it'll smear if you don't use a... I'm trailing off. If you don't use a real photo like you're supposed to. I just printed it real quick because I thought this was idea. Yes, Sissy, this is my dad who passed earlier in this year. Okay, I'm just taking a piece of saran wrap and rolling this out. But you could totally pull this off with a picture of your own dad. Hi, Florine. Or anybody, really. Not to be a dad. You guys, I am loving it. Okay. And then, I don't know how to scrunch that up. I'm going to take a little sponge, if I can find one. I had it might be in there. I'm going to take, what can I use instead? Everything that I own is being cleaned. Okay, Okay, I'm going to see this paste that we made look kind of rusty? I'm going to see if I can just lightly go around the edges of this. And kind of get rid of some of this green edge. Oh, thank you, Riley. I appreciate you saying that. Sometimes they work out. So you could do this with a little bit of Mod Podge, a little bit of cinnamon. But I have some of this paste left over and it looks exactly like rust to me. And so we're going to make it like, I love when an idea comes together. Type the word launch, check your messages. That's going to take you to all the new things on my site today. And like I said, when you make a $75 purchase, while supplies last, you're going to get this free bundle. Thank you, Sissy. Okay, so I just went around the whole edge. And I'm kind of going to get rid of this. I'm trying to see. I need to take my contact out to see better, really, is what I need. Just want to highlight him. Okay, I like this so far. Okay, and then here comes the fun part. Well, this was fun. Okay, in case I need that, I'm going to set that aside. Now, the other thing I have is, what do I want to do here? This is like one of a hole punch. So I have a couple of my dad's tools that when he passed, I mean, my dad was a mechanic. He was always working. When I was growing up, he made me a dollhouse. I have it. I can maybe send you guys a picture. He was always working in his garage all the time. So he was a mechanic, but he also was kind of crafty like I am, apparently. And let's see. Can I go? All right, hang on. I'm making a dot where I want to punch a hole, if I can even get that far in. And then I think I want to do it right there. Anyhow, so he made lots of things. So I went and I got like 3 of his tools. Oh, me too, Kathy. Me too. Totally way over. Me too. Anyway, I went and got so these are 2 of his tools that I've had in my drawer here. And what I'm going to do is I'm hoping, I can't get that far over. I can't get that far over. What else can I do? All right, I want to punch a hole in here, but I can't get as far over as I want. So let me just think about this for a minute. Oh, I have this one too. I have 3 tools. Oh, maybe I'll do these instead. This was kind of big. I'm going to use the wrench and the screwdriver. Now I just need to poke a hole in here. So let's figure out how we're going to do that. All right, maybe this. Maybe this. Let's see. Let's just see. This might not be sharp enough. Oh, it might be. I can probably even use my scissors, to be honest. This, I don't want to hurt myself. All right, it's working out okay. I just need to get all the way through. Yeah, a hammer would work. Oh, wait, see, just that little bit I got through. I'm all the way through. Okay, so I've got one hole there. We're gonna make another hole over here. Let's see if I can just do it with scissors. Oh, this is better. My punch doesn't go far enough in to where I need it, but this is not hard. I'm not using like a terrible amount of pressure. But yes, if you had a hammer and a nail, you could totally do it also that way. So I'm getting it started and then just using my scissors to finish it up. All right, and now here we go. I want to put my, I have some wire, and I'm just hoping that I can go through. Let's turn this around. You guys, this is turning out so much better than I even anticipated. So I'm going to put the wire in. I'm going to go around this. I'm going to cut the wire. I'm going to give myself a bunch of extra room. Let's see. And then go back down into that same hole. Just like this. And it's going to hold it in. That way, if I ever want to take this tool off, I will not lose it. I mean, I'll still be able to grab it. I'm going to try to make it super tight. I'm just twisting this wire under here. Just like so. I might have to put a small dab of glue underneath just to hold that one piece. All right, we're going to do this for now. Okay, and then the same for, I'm going to use this little screwdriver. Now I also got, this is not a screwdriver, wrench, sorry. I'm going to do the little wrench the same way. I also got another wrench that I actually have on my keychain for my dad, and I have that with me all the time because it's on my keychain, obviously. All right, so you want to go in the hole both times. I just have the one hole. You could do two holes and go in one and up one and down the other, but this is going to work out just fine, I think. And then I just twisted it like so. Just so it stays tight. I don't need this much extra. Okay, just like this. Let's clip off this. This is wire, like wire hanger wire. Like, sorry, picture wire hanger is what I'm using. Okay, and then for the last little bit, what do you guys think so far? Hit that heart button for me. Okay, let's get rid of this. Let me know what you think of this idea. I'm going to squeeze my paste in. All right, get my papaya paste into my jar. I feel like you guys are super quiet today. Say hi when you get here if you're out there watching. Add a dab of hot glue to hold them from twisting. Yes, that's what I was saying. Hopefully you could hear me. I may do that. But what I want to add is I have this chain. Now, I don't know that I can actually open this chain. I'm going to try to open it. If I cannot open it, I'm just going to loop something wire or something to, I'm going to see if I can open it. There is a spot to open it. So we'll see. All right, thank you. You guys are out there. I love it. So I'm going to just see if I can open this. Maybe you have to be stronger than Nancy to open this. Guys, you definitely have to be stronger than me. I cannot do that. Okay, so we're gonna just attach it with the wire. Attach it with the wire, that's what we'll do. Thank you guys. Glad you like this idea. No, we're gonna keep it super long and then figure it out. Okay, so you could, now this does not come with, it does not come with a hanger. So I'm thinking if you want something, I just happen to have this in our garage, which I'm actually a little surprised. But if you do not have something like this, you could go to like to the jewelry section of like Hobby Lobby. And, you know, they have little chains and stuff there too. Or the hardware store and get a bulky one like this. Yes, thank you, Patricia. You and I are on the same page tonight. Same page. Okay, there's that side. And then we're going to use the same wire and do the other side. Thank you, guys. Now, I have a couple other ideas already brewing in my brain. But I did not have the supplies, so this can require me to go shopping. Oh, darn. Oh, darn, I have to shop. Honestly, not a big shopper, but for craft supplies, I am a big shopper. I am. Okay, so I did go around this like 2 times. Yep. So I'm going to do the same thing for this. Up and around. Thank you, Christina. I'm glad you like the idea. And then I'm going to hang this in here. And Dad is going to be with me the whole time. Every time I'm in here doing my thing. Like I said, my dad used to make all kinds of things. He made me a dollhouse when I was a kid. I remember it being a secret. If it was Christmas time, he would be out in the garage. Like, we had a detached garage growing up. And he'd be out there and he would put like, he would tape like, what's the word I'm going to look for? Like a cloth or something over the windows in the garage so you knew you weren't allowed to go out there. He was pretty cool. I agree. I hate shopping except I am not a shopper. I am an online shopper is what I am. Except, well, even sometimes for craft supplies. All right, so I'm going to just, I hate to do it, but I am going to put a dab of glue right here. I don't think it's going to hurt it. don't think it's gonna hurt my, whatever this is called. And we'll just put a little dab under that. Let's see how it goes. Look at this. What do you guys think? I am in love with this. Okay, this is my dad, so I'm in love with it. But how cute. I'm going to put a little bit of, like, I don't know how much I want. I can wipe it off if what I don't want. I just wanted, like, hang on. I need to play with this for just a second here. I want it to be, I don't know what it is I want it to look like. So I'm going to do this until it looks like the way I want it to look. And if it's not right, I'm going to wipe it off. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you so much. Some of this is a little too much. There we go. Maybe. Maybe I just want it to be grungier. That's what I'm thinking, maybe. See how it wipes right off? So this is a super forgivable surface, honestly. So I am just grunging this up a little bit with my finger. Lena, that's hilarious. That is actually funny. My dad is the guy that, like, if you said, hey, can you help me take this tree down? He'd be like, sure, I'm on my way. You know, I mean, he helped anybody with anything. I don't know what I'm doing here. I mean, I do, but I can't really teach what I'm doing because I'm just dabbing and moving it around so it doesn't look like perfect, I guess. I don't know. I'm going to wipe some of it back because the bottom isn't so rusty. And I noticed I had a little bleeding on my tooth, so I'm going to fix that. Can I do this down here? Don't want it to be too silver. What workshop is too bright, right? So I'm just making it lightly not like that on the inside. There we go. Okay, now I like it. Put on. No, I don't want to put it on the tools, but because those were his. And I'm just trying to keep those pristine. But if you wanted to do, not pristine, but you know what I mean. If you want to do that with like some new tools that make them look rusty, you could totally do it. These were definitely used, but because they were his tools, I'm not gonna mess with them. Because he'd be on this live in a minute, probably. All right, guys, this is my idea type the word launch, check your messages. Like I said at the very beginning, if you're just popping on, if you were notified, if you originally signed up for live notifications from me, make sure you do that again, or make sure you're in my broadcast channel, because a lot of people are saying they're not getting the message, or they are, and it's saying they don't want it, or they can't use it, or I don't know, like it wasn't working. It wasn't working, essentially. So if you redo it, it should be fine. All right, here we go. Here is my idea. What do you guys think? Hit the heart button for me and sprinkle the video, type the word launch, all the things. And we'll see you guys so soon. Bye, everybody.